Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're an Apple user looking to dive into video editing without getting overwhelmed by complicated software, you've come to the right place. Today, we're breaking down iMovie, Apple's fantastic and free video editor for both Mac and your iPhone or iPad. By the end of this video, you'll be able to create stunning, professional-looking videos with ease. We lines cover everything from the very basics to some cool tricks that will make your content stand out. So grab your Mac or your iPhone and let's get started on your video editing journey. First up, let's talk about the Mac version. When you open iMovie, you'll see a clean and simple interface. To start, click Create New and then select Movie. This is where the magic begins. The first thing you need to do is import your media. You can drag and drop video clips, photos, and audio files directly into the My Media browser on the left. Or you can use the Import button, which looks like a downward arrow, to browse files on your computer or connected cameras. Take a moment to gather all the footage you want to use for your project. Having everything in one place before you start editing will save you a ton of time. Once your clips are imported, it's time to build your story on the timeline. The timeline is the long horizontal area at the bottom of the screen. Just drag your clips from the media browser down into the timeline in the order you want them to appear. You can easily rearrange them by clicking and dragging. To trim a clip, just hover your mouse over the beginning or end of it until the cursor changes, then click and drag to shorten it. This is perfect for cutting out any shaky starts or awkward pauses. If you want to split a single clip into two, move the playhead, that's the white vertical line, to the exact spot you want to cut, right-click, and select Split Clip. It's that simple to start shaping your narrative. Now let's add some professional polish with transitions. Abrupt cuts between clips can sometimes be jarring. Transitions help smooth things out. You'll find the Transitions tab right above the media browser. iMovie offers a bunch of options like cross dissolve, fade to black, and various wipes. To add one, just drag your chosen transition and drop it between two clips on your timeline. You'll see a small icon appear. You can even adjust the duration of the transition by double-clicking it. Use them sparingly, though. A simple cross dissolve often looks more professional than a flashy star wipe. The key is to make the viewing experience seamless for your audience. What's a video without a title? Let's add some text. Go to the Titles tab, which is right next to Transitions. You'll see a variety of animated and static title styles. Find one you like and drag it onto the timeline. You can place it over a video clip to have the text appear on top of your footage, or place it on a blank part of the timeline to have it appear over a black background. To edit the text, just double-click the title clip in the timeline, and a text editor will pop up in the viewer window. You can change the font, size, color, and of course, what it says. This is perfect for intros, lower thirds to introduce someone, or for closing credits. Audio is just as important as video. Let's work on the sound. iMovie automatically includes the audio attached to your video clips. You can adjust the volume of any clip by clicking on it and dragging the horizontal line up or down. To add background music or sound effects, go to the Audio tab. iMovie includes a library of royalty-free music and sound effects you can use. You can also import your own music files. Just drag the audio file you want onto the timeline, placing it underneath your video clips. You can trim and adjust the volume of your background music just like you did with your video clips. A great tip is to slightly lower the music volume during parts where someone is speaking so the dialogue remains clear. Now, let's switch gears and talk about iMovie on your iPhone or iPad. The mobile version is incredibly powerful and convenient for editing on the go. Open the iMovie app and tap Start New Project, then Movie. You'll be prompted to select your videos and photos from your camera roll. Tap on the clips you want to use, and then tap Create Movie at the bottom. iMovie will automatically place them on the timeline for you. The interface is optimized for touch, making it super intuitive. You can pinch to zoom in and out of the timeline, and tap and hold to drag clips around to reorder them. It's amazing what you can accomplish right from your phone. Editing on iOS is just as easy. Tap on a clip in the timeline to select it, and a set of tools will appear at the bottom. You'll see icons for actions like splitting, detaching audio, and changing the speed. To trim a clip, Just tap it and drag the yellow handles at either end. To add a transition, tap the small icon between two clips. A menu will pop up with options like dissolve or slide. You can even add titles by selecting a clip and tapping the T icon in the editing tools. A variety of styles will pop up, and you can edit the text right on the screen. It's a full-featured editor that fits in your pocket. Whether you're on a Mac or an iPhone, color correction can make a huge difference. Select a clip in your timeline. On Mac, look for the color palette icon above the viewer. On iOS, tap the filter icon. You can use the Auto Enhance feature, which does a surprisingly good job, or you can manually adjust things like brightness, contrast, and saturation. A little tweak can make your footage look much more vibrant and professional. You can also apply creative filters for a specific look, like a vintage feel or a black and white effect. Play around with these settings to see how you can enhance the mood of your video. Once your masterpiece is complete, it's time to share it with the world. This is called exporting. On your Mac, click the Share button in the top right corner. It looks like a box with an arrow pointing up. You can choose to export the file directly to your computer, or you can upload it straight to platforms like YouTube or Vimeo. I recommend choosing File. This gives you more control. You can then select the resolution, quality, and compression. For most online videos, 1080p is a great choice. Give your file a name, choose where to save it, and click Save. iMovie will then start rendering your video. On your iPhone or iPad, the process is similar. Tap the Done button in the top left corner. Then, tap the Share icon at the bottom of the screen. You'll see options to share it via messages, email, or save it to your camera roll by selecting Save Video. You can also share directly to social media apps. When you save the video, you'll be able to choose the export resolution, like 720p, 1080p, or even 4000 if your footage supports it. The exporting time will depend on the length and complexity of your video, so be patient. And just like that, you've gone from a collection of raw clips to a polished, finished video, all using the power of iMovie. And there you have it, a complete beginner's guide to iMovie on both Mac and iOS. We've covered importing media, trimming and arranging clips, adding transitions and titles, working with audio, color correcting, and finally, exporting your project. iMovie is an incredibly powerful tool for its simplicity, and it's the perfect starting point for anyone new to video editing. The best way to learn is by doing, so open up iMovie, import some footage, and start experimenting. Don't be afraid to try different things and make mistakes. That's all part of the creative process. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this guide helps you create some amazing videos. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. And if you have any questions or want to share your own iMovie tips, drop a comment down below. I love hearing from you all. Now go out there and start creating. See you in the next video.